I don't know if you're like me, but I love eggs, I love snacks, but I also like to have time, spend time on my weekends, not always in the kitchen, but having time to spend with friends and family. So regardless of where you are, I want to teach you 3 quick ways to make vegan egg snacks. Italian, Mexican, and Indonesian. That's right, Indonesian. So I'm going to start off just showing you how we're using the same base vegan egg in all of these 3 dishes. I'm using, some of you might know, our vegan egg called Gloria. And who is Gloria? Well, we named our vegan egg dry mix, which comes in this 60-gram pack. This makes about a dozen eggs. We named her Gloria because she is a happy chicken, because she doesn't have to lay eggs for people to take from her, but she is just a happy chicken that she can just go ahead and be a chicken and not have to lay eggs. Oops. I'm over here getting some of my, now these are not eggs. Nope, they're not eggs. But this is part of my Italian egg snack. These are actually Polenta Rounds. That's right, I am a big fan of polenta. It is a very easy and very versatile snack. Now, you can make it, but actually I buy it pre-made. You can slice it, and I stick it in the toaster oven. It's so easy. That's what that beep was. I just stick it on the toast function, and then I have my polenta nice and crisp. So you can see, once again, these are just Polenta Rounds. There you go. So I'm just gonna make 3 quick ones here. And now, in this dry vegan egg mix in Gloria, this of course is all allergy free. Not of course, but it is. It's made from potato protein. There's also nutritional yeast in there. We also have some plant fiber. It's really low fat. It is high protein, and it's very versatile. Now I just mix some up. You do have to mix this with water, or you can use plant milk, whichever you prefer. I like to use good old-fashioned water, and then I had it hydrating or mixed with water, and then I made some of this scrambled eggs. So I have it already prepared and already done for all of my snacks. So I do like to cook it and then let it set. Sometimes you could even have this done ahead of time. So here's my first one. So remember, I have my polenta, and all I'm gonna do is just put a little bit of my scrambled egg, my Gloria, on top of each one. How easy is that? These are fantastic for snacks for you individually, or you can put these on a buffet. These are great. They can be made ahead of time. You know, a lot of times, remember, for those of you who know how to cook, making a Spanish tortilla, oftentimes eggs, whether it's vegan or not, are served at room temperature. And this is a great, great, great snack, or even like a late meal, you could eat with a salad. Now, on top of here, I'm actually putting, to make this really super duper Italian, I'm putting a little bit of Bruschetta sauce. Now, a little secret I'm gonna tell you. I didn't make this Bruschetta sauce. That's right, I didn't make it, I bought it. Depending upon where you are in the world, sometimes there are some fantastic things that are pre-made. Look, guys, just because you're cooking and you're making things in the kitchen, you know, there are plenty of times we make 100% of everything from scratch, but there are other times that you can do little shortcuts or take little hacks, or just don't reinvent the wheel. You know, the idea is you can use what is out there. And I'm gonna show you, look, I'm not plugging them, but this is something I absolutely love. It's from Trader Joe's here in the US. It is their Bruschetta sauce. So what is it? Nothing fancy, it's just Roma tomatoes. You can use any tomato, but these are more the classic Italian Roma tomatoes. It also has some olive oil, basil, and garlic. So all classic Italian flavors. So whether you're in Italy, Greece, Spain, or India, you can make this classic Italian flavor, but there's a nice twist with our vegan eggs. So this is the very first snack, polenta with scrambled Gloria and the Bruschetta sauce on top. How easy and how quick was that? So now is number 2. Now, the polenta is actually kind of high carb, and a lot of people right nowadays are going, oh, they're gonna do low carb, and they wanna do things that are much less in carbohydrates. They're trying to eat a little bit more keto or paleo or leaner. So I also found another product over here. Once again, I'm not plugging Trader Joe's, but I found something that was really amazing. Something that I absolutely love is a fruit or a a root vegetable. It actually is, I said fruit because it really tastes almost like an apple. It's something called jicama, and jicama is a root vegetable. It comes from the ground, and it is kind of sweet. It's also juicy, and it has a really thick, hard skin. I didn't have a chance to get one because we are a little bit in lockdown right here. Not too much. But I just wanted to show you, they actually sell these. Look at this. This is jicama, and they advertise this as wraps. That's right, Jicama Wraps. So they slice them beyond thin. This has to be done, I'm sure, with a mandolin. And I just wanted to show you a way to make these Mexican. So, all right, so I'm gonna take this away. I'll leave this here. This was our Italian one. But here we're working on our Mexican one here. So I have a couple of these wraps, the jicama. And then over here, what I did is this is some texturized vegetable protein, texturized soy, and I mixed it up. I cooked this up with some Mexican spices, and I'm gonna show you. It's too much time to do it on camera here, but I did use some, just some basic Mexican spices. These are some chili, this is like a chili seasoning blend, but you can make your own using a lot of cumin and oregano and any type of spices that you like. So these are kind of like carb-free tacos. These are Beyond Easy. You've heard of Beyond Meat, these are Beyond Easy. And then I'm just gonna put in a little bit of our Gloria product, the scrambled Gloria, in with the meat. And then look, I don't have any vegan cheese right now, I didn't make any, but if you had some vegan cheese, you could absolutely put them on here. You can make this into quesadillas. But what I do have is I made up a little bit of this is some of our 28-second tofu cheese. This is from my vegan cheese course. This is a tofu base, and then I did have a little bit of nutritional yeast in there, so there it is, a little bit cheesy. And I'm just gonna drizzle this on top. You can eat these open face, which is nice, or you can roll these up, and I'm gonna show you how to do one of each. Maybe I'll do 2 of each. And then just for a little bit of color, I'm gonna come back here and put just a little bit of this chili taco seasoning on top. Very easy right there. So you can serve them open face like this, or I like to just take a toothpick, oops, and just stick that through. There you go. So these set up. They make fantastic low-carb tacos. And then just to add a little bit of color so they don't look so, that one's falling open. It's falling open on me. So they don't look so anemic, I'm gonna put just a little bit of, I'll close that one up a little bit better there. There we go. Do it like that. I'm gonna do a second one over here. It's like a game of chopsticks, but there you go. So these are my, these are my jicama Mexican breakfast tacos that are low carb. So once again, they're very low carb because I have the jicama. Inside is the texturized soy protein with the Mexican sauce, and then of course the Gloria. But now I'm gonna be going on to my last, number 3, my Indonesian. That's right, my Indonesian one, and this is probably the one that I'm most excited about because I love spicy food. For those of you who haven't been to Indonesia, there's something that they use called sambal olek. Now I'm not gonna make this. I know a lot of people have heard of or have used sriracha. This is, sambal is something, again, that comes from Indonesia. You can find it in any good international stock store. And this is just chili, it's the primary ingredient. And in here, see, it does come out like a paste, okay? So it's very, but there's no sugar. The difference between sambal and sriracha is sriracha has a lot of sugar. Sometimes they put a little bit of vinegar in here, and there's a little bit of a preservative, but this is really just straight heat. And I love that because, look, you can always add sugar, but I'm gonna show you the reason I don't want sugar in this particular recipe for my Indonesian is I'm gonna be using one of my favorite ways of getting natural sugar, and I'm gonna pull it straight out of the oven. I'm gonna show you. It did cool down, but that's why I'm not using an oven mitt. But I made some fantastic sweet potatoes. That's right, one of my favorite ways of getting a lot of fiber in. It's naturally sweet. You know, we're coming up on Thanksgiving and the holiday season. It's so great. And so, once again, they're not too hot anymore. That's why I'm able to touch them. But I'm just gonna pop this open. Boom, getting some nice, fantastic fiber. And this is the natural sweetness here. So I'm gonna bring it down and show you. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm just gonna put this here and to almost make like a little bit of a boat. I'm gonna open that up. And then here I just made a sauce to put in here. So I am gonna top, this is gonna be, I know it's a little bit unique, but I'm gonna be putting in here, of course, our Gloria product, the scrambled Gloria, yay. So she's gonna go in there. And then now I made a sauce. And the sauce is literally just 2 ingredients, two. It has tahini and it has the sambal lek. So what I love about this is, you know, for those of you who take classes with us, you know that we do a lot of something called the flavor chair. And every single dish that we like to have in the world really likes to hit all 4 legs of the flavor chair. And in this dish, I'm hitting the sweetness naturally from the sweet potato. And then I'm getting a lot of fat from the tahini. Because remember, tahini is nothing more than sesame seed paste. That's right, sesame seed paste ground into like a butter. So like sesame seed butter, really. So you can get them, once again, you get tahini or sesame seed butter at any well-stocked store, or you can make your own. Just buy sesame seeds. You can toast them if you like, or you can keep them raw and you can make your own sesame seed butter. So that's all tahini is. So here I have made, look, this is my sauce, and this is just mostly tahini and then a little bit of sambal. So remember, tahini is the color of, well, you know the color of it. I'll show it to you if you don't. This is the color of tahini. And all I did was add a little bit, I mixed these two, the tahini and the sambal. And then it was a little bit too thick, so I'm getting the fat from here. I'm getting some nice acid here and getting some heat. And then I did thin this down with a little bit of water. So even though it looks like a, gosh, it looks like sriracha mayo, but it's not, I promise you. There's nothing, this is completely vegan. And then I'm just gonna pour this on top here and make this my wonderful Indonesian egg snack. So now, let's recap. 3 ways for my egg snacks. I have my Italian here with the polenta, Gloria, and then we have our bruschetta on top. Don't forget, number 2, the jicama with Gloria, the texturized soy, and then some of the cashew cream on top with a little bit of nutritional yeast, so like cashew cheese, and then some cilantro, and last but not least, the sweet potato, the Indonesian with a little bit of heat from the sambal lek, the Gloria, of course, scrambled on there, and then my sauce is the sambal lek just mixed with some tahini. I know I call it Indonesian, guys, but in reality, it's kind of like Middle Eastern meets Indonesian, because tahini is really popular. I think a lot more popular in the Middle East than it is in Indonesia. But without a doubt, the sambal comes from Indonesia. So just like everything, I love to do a lot of fusion and I love mixing things up. So one last look here. You know what? I am literally just such a cilantro person. Oops, look at all that. I got it all over the place. But I love cilantro. So I'm gonna mix that up there. But I encourage you, don't be afraid to continue to play around with Gloria. She is a fantastic way of getting in some vegan egg types of flavors in a lot of different dishes. There's no right or wrong way to use Gloria. It does last for 2 years on the shelf. Again, it comes in the 60-gram packs. I'm gonna try this one first. And I encourage you to take this time, maybe when you're shut in and you're in lockdown, get a new product, whether it be from us or trying something new at the grocery store. Get out of your comfort zone. You know, we're all being pushed right nowadays into really being in some weird positions in terms of being locked down and between COVID and restrictions, you know, but you can keep controlling what you're putting into your body and still having great healthy food for you and your family and your business. So, good stuff. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't done already, make sure you subscribe to our channel. As I continue, I'll be coming back every week for the next couple of months using Gloria and a lot more applications. I have a whole stockpile of recipes. I'm gonna be making other dishes from around the world. I'll be using Gloria like she's gonna be, I'm gonna make her into some noodles. Yeah, a lot of times people use egg noodles, but of course in the vegan world, we don't use eggs in noodles. We just have regular noodles. But I'm gonna show you how you can use Gloria to make egg noodles and create new dishes. So thanks for watching. If you have any comments, please post them below. If you make any of these dishes, please let me know how they go. And if you're interested in suggesting any types of videos you'd like me to make in the future, don't hesitate to pop those also in the comments below. And if you're interested in joining us and taking any of our classes online, make sure you check out our website because we do have a Black Friday sale coming up soon. It's right around the corner, so check out vegangastronomy.com because even though we're in lockdown right now, we're always teaching online. We'd love to have you in our virtual community. Thank you.